This course is based on a best-selling book and was watched by millions of people around the world. And there's so much more to explore beyond this free material. And now let's get back to the video. If you've spent any time looking for ways to improve your reading speed, you've likely come across plenty of hacks suggesting techniques like reducing subvocalization or increasing your focus. But what if the answer to reading faster lies not in speeding up your existing approach, but in a complete reframing of what reading even means? Enter the Read a Book a Week system from Mindset Momentum. This system claims that you can read faster by reading less, that you can finish a whole book in a week without feeling overwhelmed. But it doesn't just tell you to go sit down and start reading. It delves deep into the nuances of our cognitive functioning, explaining why the traditional approach to reading fails so many of us, and how by understanding the way our minds work, we can completely change our relationship with reading. So, what exactly makes up this Read a Book a Week system? At its core, there are 8 distinct principles, each backed by insights from cognitive science and behavioral psychology. Let's briefly touch on each before diving deeper into how they work together. Principle number 1, the 30-page solution. This might seem deceptively simple, but the genius here lies in the psychological manageability of the 30-page goal. By reframing the task from read a book to read 30 pages today, the activity shrinks in our perception, making it much more feasible and less daunting. It sidesteps the mind's negativity bias, focusing instead on the positive outcome of completing the 30 pages. Principle number 2, environmental architecture. This emphasizes that our surroundings shape our actions, often subconsciously. By setting up environments that nudge us towards reading, we harness the power of our surroundings to make reading more automatic. This includes things like keeping a book within arm's reach, minimizing distractions, or making reading part of a daily routine. Principle number 3, time alchemy. Instead of trying to find time to read, this principle suggests making time for reading by fitting it into existing routines and waiting moments. It's about shifting our mindset from, I don't have time to read, to when can I fit in 15 minutes of reading? Principle number 4, the multiplier effect. This principle introduces the idea of reading multiple books at once, each offering a different type of knowledge or perspective. This keeps reading engaging by providing variety, and it enhances retention by allowing ideas from one book to enrich the understanding of another. Principle number 5, focus architecture. Building deep focus is crucial for effective reading. This principle provides tools for managing distractions and training your focus. This includes techniques like minimizing external disruptions, using focus aids like timers or apps, and gradually building your focus muscle. Principle number 6, retention revolution. This part of the system tackles the issue of forgetting what we read. It offers strategies for engaging with the material in a way that promotes active learning and retention. This includes highlighting key points, asking questions, summarizing chapters, and connecting new ideas to existing knowledge. Principle number 7, implementation engine. Knowledge by itself is not transformative. It's our actions based on that knowledge that truly matter. This principle focuses on translating what we read into tangible actions. This involves setting clear goals, creating action plans, and holding yourself accountable for the changes you want to make. Principle number 8, progress architecture. Finally, this principle underscores the importance of tracking progress and celebrating wins. It encourages a shift from outcome-based thinking to progress-based thinking. By acknowledging and rewarding small wins, we reinforce the habit of reading and make it more likely that we'll stick with it long-term. Now that we've covered the individual principles, let's see how they intertwine to form a coherent system that not only helps you read faster, but also facilitates deeper learning and personal growth. As you may have noticed, this reading system doesn't advocate for reading faster in the traditional sense. Instead, it reimagines the very definition of reading, breaking it down into smaller, more manageable chunks and integrating it into everyday life. This ties back to the first principle, the 30-page solution. By committing to just 30 pages a day, the system reduces the cognitive load associated with reading, making it more likely that you'll stick to it consistently. The beauty of this approach lies in its simplicity. Rather than overwhelm yourself with an ambitious goal like read 100 books this year, it breaks things down into daily achievable goals. This system is not just about speed, it's about efficiency and effectiveness in reading. So how does it help you read faster? Firstly, by minimizing the friction points around reading. When you remove the barriers that often hinder your reading, such as lack of time or difficulty focusing, you naturally read more. Secondly, by aligning reading with your natural energy rhythms. You avoid wasting time and energy fighting against your biological clock, leading to more efficient reading sessions. And thirdly, by leveraging the multiplier effect, you diversify your learning material, potentially speeding up your learning process by cross-pollinating ideas and insights from various sources. In essence, this reading system prioritizes consistency over speed. By establishing a routine and making reading a daily habit, you create a foundation for more rapid learning and personal growth over time. Let's consider how the next few principles, 2 through 4, come into play. Principle 2, environmental architecture, highlights the crucial role of your surroundings in shaping your actions. If you want to read faster, you need to optimize your environment to support and encourage reading. This can mean setting up dedicated reading spaces, minimizing distractions, or making books more accessible. Principle 3, time alchemy, suggests that we often underestimate the pockets of time available for reading. By reframing waiting moments or transition times as opportunities to read, you can significantly increase the amount of reading you do. For example, reading while waiting for a meeting to start or during a commute can add up to substantial reading time over the course of a week. Finally, Principle 4, the multiplier effect, encourages you to read multiple books at once, each offering a different perspective or type of knowledge. This approach diversifies your learning experience, making it more engaging and potentially accelerating your learning by encouraging cross-pollination of ideas. Principles 5 and 6, focus architecture and retention revolution, are essential for making the most of your reading time. Without focus, your reading speed will remain slow and inefficient. And without effective retention strategies, the knowledge you gain will quickly fade away. Principle 5, focus architecture, provides tools and techniques for improving your focus, such as minimizing distractions, setting aside specific focus blocks in your schedule, and gradually building your focus muscle. Principle 6, retention revolution, offers strategies for active reading that promote retention, including highlighting key points, asking questions, summarizing chapters, and connecting new ideas to existing knowledge. In the context of reading faster, these principles are crucial because they transform passive reading into active learning. By focusing effectively and retaining more of what you read, you accelerate your learning and make better use of your time. Principles 7 and 8, the implementation engine and progress architecture. Ensure that your reading doesn't just remain an intellectual exercise, but translates into tangible outcomes. Principle 7, implementation engine, emphasizes the importance of action. It provides frameworks for translating insights from books into actionable steps and holding yourself accountable. Principle 8, progress architecture, encourages you to track your progress and celebrate small wins. By acknowledging and rewarding your progress, you reinforce the habit of reading and make it more likely that you'll stick with it long term. In essence, this reading system is a holistic approach that takes into account not just your reading speed, but also your ability to learn, retain, implement, and maintain the habit of reading consistently. By understanding and leveraging the way our minds work, it offers a path to reading and learning more efficiently and effectively. This reading system doesn't operate in a vacuum. It fits into a larger context of life transformation and skill mastery championed by Mindset Momentum. Let's unpack some of these wider implications. Firstly, the system embodies an identity-based transformation. Rather than focusing on outcomes or specific actions, it emphasizes becoming the type of person who reads consistently. This approach aligns with the idea that lasting change comes from shifting our identity and values, which then influences our actions. Secondly, the system taps into neuroplasticity and the meta skill of learning how to learn. It provides a practical application of neuroplasticity by engaging the brain in specific ways that strengthen neural connections and enhance learning. By mastering the meta skill of learning, we equip ourselves with a valuable tool for navigating an ever-changing world. Thirdly, the system contributes to cognitive optimization and deep work. It promotes practices that enhance focus and minimize distractions, which are fundamental for deep work. By achieving deep work, we unlock a state of intense focus and high-level performance, freeing our minds for more creative and strategic thinking. Lastly, the system supports strategic thinking and mental models. By exposing us to diverse ideas and encouraging critical engagement with them, the system expands our mental models, enhancing our ability to perceive patterns, solve problems, and make better decisions. In conclusion, this reading system isn't just about reading faster, it's about reading smarter and deeper. By leveraging our cognitive strengths, understanding our tendencies, and optimizing our environment, we can turn reading into a powerful engine for personal and professional growth. Moreover, its application extends beyond reading, influencing habits, learning, and performance in various areas of life. In a world that values continuous,